Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're going to do an art journal page. Uh, I'm going to use the face that we did the other day, and I'm going to use, because you guys who've been with me have been saying, where's your Faber-Castell book? So let me explain what this is very quickly. This is a Faber-Castell catalog I got in the mail. Now this could be a finger height catalog, a food catalog, whatever you have, magazine, doesn't matter. This just happens to be what this is. And I've been doing pages in it. This is a column that I did. I'm not going to go through every single one. I have videos up for all of these. Um, this is an abstract I did. And I love it. I love this art magazine because of just these different kind of things and pages that are in it and colors. This is a easy abstract texture one I did. This is just a color, background color, and a stencil where I used molding, modeling, texture paste and colored it. I'll put this video at the end of this video. It's very cool, very easy, but you get a really cool result. And like, see, you get like, then, you know, I do paint off and that kind of thing. And just some cool pages. And all these, like I said, if you go through my channel or you search, you can look up art journal pages and you will find these things. So let's work. What do we have sticking here? I like to work all over the place because, Oh, I know what else I wanted to say. I get asked a lot, how did you get this catalog? Well, I ordered something from Faber-Castell and it came with it. So, you know, if you order something, ask for a catalog or go online and see if you can get a catalog that way. Okay, so I'm going to use this page and I'm going to start with just a little bit of gesso, and I'm going to use folk art white gesso, but of course use, you know, whatever color you have, or if you want to mix in a color. And I'm going to concentrate kind of more on this, but I want it to be light. I don't want this to be so opaque that you cannot see under it because I want us to see under it. So I'm going to make sure my brush is wet because that'll help spread it around. I did a lot on here, and it's okay. I'm not worried about it because I want to get some over here too. I won't be working on this page right now. You can do both pages. I just don't think I'm going to. But I want this to be ready for the next time. Okay, so you can see this is pretty opaque over on this side, and I definitely don't want that. So I'm going to take a piece of paper towel that I have. I'm going to take some water. And I'm sorry if I still sound very stuffy. My throat is a mess and I'm still not feeling well. But I've been missing art so much. So you see, I'm just going to go on and now remember, this is glossy paper. So you want to make sure that you either glue on top or you know, glue things on top, which I'm going to be doing, or gessoing so your paint sticks because that's what you want. Now you see here, I'm going to make sure by these words, I want this text coming through because that's giving me some texture and, you know, as if I kind of put a book text down, but really didn't. Just helps me out a little bit. And if you don't have text, you just do this and we're going to go on to the next part. Let's see if I can go in a little closer here. Yeah, okay. Then I'll move it down here. And then I'm going to take my heat gun, and if you don't have a heat gun, use a hair dryer, of course. And if you don't have a hair dryer, go to your local thrift store or Goodwill. They have them there for a couple bucks. And then you can use that, or, like I always say, put on your favorite video or your favorite song, and when it's over, this will be basically dry. You don't have to have all the tools to do all the stuff because there's ways around it. You know, even coming out of your grocery store or Walmart, even they have catalogs there for cars and all kinds of stuff. So you really can find, you know, a way to do this. And if you can't, you know what I say? You get a piece of printer paper and use that because we're going to be building on it, so it'll get a little thicker and you can still play. Get out your white school glue and let's have some fun. You know, it's easy. Easy ways to find, but you can see how we have some of that text coming through. Very cool. Okay, so now just yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna take some of this is just a piece of scrapbook paper, I believe. Oh, I know who sent this to me. I know. Sherry, Rennie. That's who sent that to me. And she sent this, and I'm going to use this. This is just directions from a moleskin. Okay, my dog's gone. I couldn't get all the way over here. A moleskin book, notebook, and I'm going to use this on here as well. Okay, and I'm going to use Mod Podge paper. Now, I get asked all the time, Mod Podge paper. What should I use when I'm putting things down, you know, paper to canvas, paper to journal, paper, Mod Podge paper. It's not sticky when it's done. It's thinner than regular Mod Podge mat. I love this, and it also comes in gloss. But listen, if you don't have Mod Podge paper, just use your Mod Podge mat or whatever you have, white school glue. It doesn't matter. Don't get too caught up in that because this is just an art journal that we're playing in. You know, yes, I love this stuff. I go through it. This and fabric, I go through the Mod Podge fabric like it's water. And Mod Podge mat as well. But like I said, this is, you know, what everybody asks me about, and this is what I use. It's good. You can get it at the store, use a coupon. You can go on plaidonline.com. They're having sales on there. Go check out. Maybe you can, you know, find a few things that you're looking for. But take a coupon and go buy it. So I'm just going in and kind of where the white parts are for now. I'm going to throw some glue down. You see nothing? No magic here. And then let's take this first. I like this writing on there, so I'm going to rip it. And rip it real good. Okay. Let it whip it, baby. Try to whip it right. Okay, and I'm using my finger. It, you know, look, whatever you want. And it doesn't matter. You can see I still have glue up here and everything. It's okay. We're going to put more stuff down. We're going to layer and layer and have some fun. Layer and layer. And what's going to end up at the end is the face we drew. Now, if you didn't draw a face, I will put the video at the end of this for you to click to go check out the faces that we drew, that I drew, or the face that I drew rather. But you can draw whatever kind of face you want. You can find maybe one in a magazine and collage on, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put some more glue. Put some here, here. I need a thin piece for there. And you can just go over it because it's not going to affect any paint or anything that you put on here. I like to push it around with my brush and say, look, you need to stay right there. And you can, of course, go over anything that you've glued down. Doesn't matter. Just going to add some color. Some more. And I use my brush kind of as my fingers, as you see, just kind of putting it down so I don't get too gluey, but I'm going to be honest with you, I will be gluey by the end probably, and painty. I'm always gluey and painty, which I feel if I don't get like that, you know, it's going to be, I didn't have fun enough. I didn't have enough fun because I love it. Okay. And just make sure your stuff's sticking down. Sometimes it pops up. It's no big deal. Just stick it back down. All right, so I'm going to put my lid back on my glue because I think that's all I'm going to use right now. I can always go back and add more paper or whatever I want, but I am going to fold these up. Now, while my glue is wet, what I'm going to do, glue, she's a rapper, keep on rapping. I know, I believe Sherry sent me this as well. And I love the box too, so I'm going to use that. I don't know on what, but I will. And this is just washi tape. So take some washi tape that you have. Sherry. Okay, let's see. Where does it start? I'm horrible with tape. Where in the heck does it even start? Okay. I'm having the worst time finding where it starts, so I'm gonna have to take a sharp, don't ask, a sharp object and kind of push it up a little bit. It's gonna defeat my whole purpose of having glue, Cal. Why just won't it come up? It won't start. Start, please. Okay, I got pieces up. That's good. You can put your glue down. Mine's going to be dry now, obviously, but it is sticky. It is washi tape. Put that on the end there. Look, it happens to all of us. Sometimes things happen. What are you going to do? Nothing you can do. And you can go wipe where you might see some wet glue just to kind of put over that. That was the whole point of that, but my glue is, I mean, that's how fast this dries. You see what I'm saying? And I use my fingers and I don't have any glue. I mean, it's, you know, it worked good. And we'll be putting paint down and it'll help stick as well. So let me just put that over there. Okay, so I'm going to rinse my brush so it's ready for my next thing. I'm going to put my washi tape back in. I wanted more washi tape, but the glue dried, and honestly, I can put some more of this down later. You can also put, I was going to put some masking tape, but I might wait. You can also put, you know, your glue stick or whatever, but I think I'm going to wait. Okay, so now I want some paint and some color. So where do we want to start? We always like to start light to dark, which I think I'm going to go in with pink and orange. If I can open up my stuff. Okay. Pink, and this is baby pink from Americana, but obviously use whatever you want. Come on, come on. Just dripping a little bit. That's all right. My brush is wet. It will spread it. Yeah. And just start taking, like I said, I don't want it too thick, too dark. I don't want it covering too much. Just a little bit. Okay. Now always take, I don't even know what these cats are doing out there. Always take your water bottle and squirt it. And give it a wipe. Just wipe it, baby. Wipe it all night. That doesn't sound real good. What are we wiping? I don't know. All right, so I have my pink, and now I'm going to go in with some orange, which is medium orange. And I'm going to take a, what am I going to take? I'm going to take a makeup sponge, but however you can use, you know, if you have the Ranger puffy things, cotton ball, finger, paper towel, you do you, boo. You do whatever you want. Use whatever you want to get the texture that you want. And I'm just going plopping, plopping. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm on medication and it's a little, it's not making me gassy, it's making me silly. Maybe I should specify which I meant. And I'm not going to wet it. I'm going to keep it dry because I just want some of the color. I don't want it so much everywhere. I want it more controlled. Now going on to the paper right here that looks like it's typed, I can go and wipe with the side a little bit to get some of that coming through if I want it. I'm just kind of spreading it around. Okay. Now you can see the tape is coming up, so I'm going to have to grab my glue stick and just put a little bit down. And a little bit down. All right, we'll see how that does, and then I'm gonna dry it. Now, like I said, I'm drying it because I'm, you know, doing it on camera. Come on, baby, stick. One thing about paint, the acrylic paint, it sticks. No, it doesn't stick. It dries fast, Cal. Come on now. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of spraying. A little bit, a little bit. Let's do some orange. This is squeezed orange, I think, right? Yeah. I'm gonna shake it up real good. I'm just gonna lay this and give it a squirt. Now remember, these are dilutions. They are not permanent. I do have my folk art ones that are permanent. Maybe I'll get a little bit of that out. But I want to do that on there. And what you might want to do is take this to the other side and then just use your sponge if you don't want to get it on your hands. The spray, because it does stain. I mean, that's up to you. But paper towel works too. And just kind of tap off whatever spray is left on there, and as you see, it'll come off of there and you will get some extra. Okay, I'm going to dry this a little bit. It just takes a second. You don't have to have it completely dry. You know, it's going to smear. We're not going to get crisp lines with that, but that's okay. It's not exactly what I'm going for. So I'm going to take some yellow, and I think I'm going to plop it here. And this color is just multi-surface satin, Martha Stewart, Jonquil. I don't know, but I love this color, so I use it. Then I'm going to take a stamp, and I think I'm going to take a different little sponge. I'm going to tap in, tap off, tap on. let's see what we get. Sometimes it's hard to tap to stamp. Oh yeah, that came up nice. A little light, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep stamping on. Oh yeah, just adding some yellow. I like it. One more. Now I'll lift it up so you can see it if you're having a hard time, because these are very thin. Now make sure you spray this with water and then take, you know, paper towel or rag or whatever and give it a, you want to do that a couple times, because you see here where it's a little thicker and it's not coming out. Just go there the second time. Really, just do this and then flip it. And you'll see that it'll come out and it won't affect your stamp, because once that acrylic paint dries, and then I turn it upside down, so if anything comes out, you know, falls down, it's going to fall down. And then, look, can you see? Look how pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, maybe I'll take my scraper and scrape a little. That gives good texture. You can use a credit card or a gift card. Oh, look how cool that is. That would be cool to do on the paper, Cal. Look what I just learned. Okay, maybe we will. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to leave that like that. And you also can put these in your water to, I'm just going to go over a little bit, to clean up. And then they'll dry. So you can wash them and then you don't have to go through them as fast. You know, because some people don't like to do that or don't have the money to keep buying it, which I totally get. I cut the ends off if I forget to wash them. All right, so I'm going to dry this. And now I want this dry because I don't want to lose the yellow when I go over it. And if you hold it on acrylic paint, you'll get bubbles, which gives you more texture. It's not a horrible thing unless you don't want it. If you don't want it, don't do it. So I'm just going to go quickly where I see it a little thicker. I'm okay if it smears a little bit, but I don't want to lose too much, you know. Okay. Then I think what I want to do, I need another color. I think I'm going to use some of my, this is just Distressed Oxide Twisted Citron, and it is a re-inker. But it's sitting here, and I'm like, I'm going to drip some, especially around the outsides. That's it, nothing, you know. And then I'm going to take a sponge and just kind of dab out where, and you can leave it like that, you know, like how it looks spilled. You definitely can. I'm just gonna, yeah, because it looks like droplets. It's really cool. If that's what you want to do. So we've used paper and a magazine and stamps, stencil, spray. We used a re-inker. You use what you got. If you don't have a re-inker, use the color green or whatever color you want. It's just, you know, like I said, it's whatever. Whatever you have. And then you can go and kind of pat this off over here to add some color for the next page. I'm going to dry this. Love it. All right. Can you see? Get all these great colors and textures, and oh, I love this over here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm like, why isn't this laying flat? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, come on, Kel, do the program, sister. I'm gonna glue the face down. Now that doesn't mean I'm done, but it means that we're going on to the next thing. Now let me erase these lips and nose so I can fix these before I get another nasty comment. I was gonna do it anyway. But that's the good thing, you know, I got the structure of it, and now I just want to, you know, tidy it up. So the nose, I'm gonna go a little smaller. Because that was too big for me. And then for the lips, you know, I always go uphill. Somebody told me that that's because I don't, I should be drawing on an easel. So it's, you know, that most people do this because of how you draw. I always thought it was because of my hands, but okay, and I'll just give it a little bit. So you see how it's just, it's better. It'll all come out in the wash. Come on. Okay. All right, so that's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to glue her down, and then that's all I'm going to do on here on this video because it's getting quite long. And then I'll come back in another video tomorrow, and we will finish up. So I'm going to take my Mod Podge paper. I'm going to take my brush. Give it a dab, give it a dab. I don't want a lot of water on here. I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to do her like this on this side here. Just throw some of this down, especially on them edges. And don't forget, if you're new to my channel or you did not see this video, it'll be linked down below and at the end of the video. And I'm going to layer right here. And I'm going to go on top. Now, this is going to seal in my pencil lines. I don't really want them sealed in. So if you don't want them sealed in, you definitely can erase them. Like excuse me, goodness gracious, this medicine's making me do crazy things. You know what I mean? Like you can do that, erase them like I usually do, so it's almost like a shadow effect, ghosting effect, and then go over it. But I'm not in this one. I'm not, because first of all, it's for people who are, you know, new to this kind of thing and new to drawing and tried out the thing that I did, the technique that I did. So, you know, I'm kind of excited to do like this. Got a little bit more to do, probably another half hour's worth, but I really am enjoying just playing around. So let me know what you guys think of this so far. And always, my information is down below. Tag me if you get this far or do this far. Let me see what you guys do. You can tag me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. What else? Google. You know, you can email me. You can send it to me on Facebook Messenger, whatever you, or Messenger rather, whatever you want, whatever you can do. I just love seeing it. So let me know what you guys think about this so far. And you know, I'm just having fun. You know, nothing wrong with having fun. Okay, I think the medicine's really kicking in now. So I thought I could get in here quick before it all hit me, and it's starting to hit me. So, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And I love you guys so very much. Thanks for being so patient with me. I know I got a lot of newbies out there, and I am thrilled to death. I know I got a bunch of questions that need answered. Art questions. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a handful and do a video. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I love you guys. And remember, progress, not perfection. Share me everywhere. I appreciate it greatly. And keep your eyes out for some giveaways because I got a lot of my stuff mailed out. And I'm very, very excited. And I'm ready for some new giveaways. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.